Welcome back to Character Select. Dave and Matt, Project Wingman.
I don't know if I can do this, Monarch. I'm braced.
You're a slave to history.
Fuck you.
After calamity, you fight against the only order that can guarantee the safety of your people.
Whoa!
You
Okay.
solely are responsible for this.
You fucking psychopath. I'm responsible for this? You just nuked your entire fucking city.
You have to show for yourself, Mark.
He's firing one of those fucking prototype fighters.
Yours will turn over 1,000 times before your body's dug up.
Don't make fucking promises you can't keep, motherfucker. I ain't in this for the money anymore.
You can't run. You can't hide. You made this decision long ago. You can't back out of this deal.
I'm not the one running, motherfucker.
I'm Cascadian. If I didn't kill you fighting on my own land, killing my own countrymen,
I think you're a fucking idiot.
I think he's a fucking psycho.
I have.
Shouldn't have signed up with the Federation then, should you? Not exactly much left of the city now because of you.
Fucker.
Well, you got him onto stage 2.
I can't keep up. I can't.
Ah, fuck. Ah,
Whoa!
that tower, man. That tower. I think Prez just hit G-Lock.
Passed out.
Yeah. G-Lock is a gravity or G-force induced loss of consciousness.
I don't know if I can do this, Monarch.
LOC.
I'm braced.
You're a slave to history.
Send it.
Calamity. You fight against the only order that can guarantee the safety of your people. You solely are responsible for this.
You sound like somebody who just cannot take the blame.
No.
Never responsible for your own fucking choices.
There's a little bit of Solo Wing Pixie in this.
Yeah.
The only difference is Solo Wing never got the missiles off. They were
Yeah.
shot down in flight. This guy got the missiles away before anybody realised what was going on.
So this is the other prototype from that research facility.
Yeah. Damn. God, this guy likes the sound of his own voice.
Some people talk so they don't have to listen to their conscience. amazing how you work for the guys that nuke their own goddamn country, and you're like, oh, they're the good guys. Fucking idiot.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm from this country. I'm not part of the Federation. I'm still going to nuke you anyway, because why not?
Oh, a ceasefire has been called. This country is going to be at peace now. Can't let that happen.
No. Nukes everywhere. And you get a nuke, and you get a nuke. Hey, you over there, you get one too.
Maybe we could have been friends, Crimson. Oh wait, no we couldn't. You're an idiot. And a psycho. He's using Cordium engines too, I just realized that.
I can't keep up. I can't. Sorry.
Yeah. G-Lock. The PW Mark I, the Project Wingman.
Safety's coming off. No second chances.
Who cares who's the best pilot, you fucking murderer?
Oh shit, it's railguns.
Yep.
Monarch, you use the name of a king. What do you remember? Dead. The Federation fought for peace in this war.
Oh, you don't spout that
The
bullshit.
Federation
They
fought for oppression, you psycho.
oppression and cordium resources. That's all they fucking wanted. You're the one who nuked the city!
You think you can fight this war again in 50 years' time? Do you really think history will see you early? You don't even care why you're here.
You don't know anything about me.
Yes.
How does it feel to not have a country? To not have borders, to define yourself against the world?
How does it feel to not have a country? Because, oh shit, I blew it up. Whoopsie doodle.
The calamity erased mankind once.
And you want to start it again.
Jesus Christ.
Shut the fuck up.
Deranged. Absolutely fucking deranged.
This is my home.
Not anymore, you blew it up.
Tell you what, I'll send you home.
In pieces.
Fucking body bag. Maybe if you're lucky. Maybe if you're lucky, we'll spread the ashes on your fucking calamity.
What the hell? What are the
What
orbs?
the hell?
I have a bad feeling about that.
You know what, buddy? It's not your fucking concern.
No. On to the next job. Jesus, what are those things?
Okay.
The world will
Don't
keep
have-
on spinning.
Don't
You
have to tell me twice.
can go home in a fucking matchbox. Missiles just ain't gonna work, I think.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Whatever you need to do. They were
You're the one who
fighting in a
pulled-
war.
He's the one who pulled them into the fight over the straits. And wanted to keep on fighting even when it was painfully obvious that they'd lost. Yeah, more like for the good of your ego.
To quote one diplomat, shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Yep. Jesus.
I'm honestly not even sure what's happening anymore.
Took some good hits there though. Yes! Another one of those, he's had it. You're done. Oh, damn. Whoa. What the hell was that?
I can't shoot. I am perfectly happy forgetting you ever existed. What a fucking amazing game.
Yeah.
Jesus. That was possibly fantastic.
Yeah, that was wow.
Oh, man. Like, what do you even say?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you win the war, but what the fuck was the cost? We nuked two major cities got nuked.
But two major cities got nuked. Of course, a chain reaction with the geothermal lines, which fried half the country.
Like,
and
the Federation got, fucked. And that's great. The Cascadians have their independence over their fucking corpse of a country.
yeah,
I mean, we definitely did the right thing, but Jesus.
yeah. When the other side decides on spite, and then a person who gains access to the same weaponry decides to go off on one of his own. Yeah.
It was really good. I'm glad that everybody wanted us to play this game. I'm glad that we played it.
I'm glad that we did play it.
Was it as good as Ace Combat 7? No. Was it definitely as good as... or definitely as fun to play as Ace Combat 7? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Is it worth it? Oh god, yes.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't had the game, go out, get it, play it. Good. Yeah.
Like,
no regrets.
It's worth noting that when I say is it as good as Ace Combat 7, no. I mean, the production values of Ace Combat 7 are an order of magnitude higher.
Yeah, this was an indie game. Well, yeah, it was an indie game, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
you saw the fucking number of people that worked on this. It was like 12 people.
Yeah.
They had more voice actors than they had designers.
Yeah. It was a Kickstarter game. There you go.
Yeah. But for an indie game, this was an 11 out of 10.
Yes.
Well, maybe a 9 out of 10 for a couple of spelling errors. But, like, the world building that they did, the different battlefields that they did, the different situations you found yourself in, oh my god, fantastic.
The story and development. Couple of odd moments, but on the whole, very good.
Yeah. It definitely made me feel like I was a pilot in a larger war. Like, you look at the map and you're like, what happened over there?
there is definitely a lot more of the grand scaling thing, and a lot more attention to how combined arms and military tactics would work.
Yeah.
Over they've done better in that regard than some of the Ace Combat games, because some of the Ace Combat games have taken a few liberties with that.
Even the fact that our allies were so fucking capable, but still allowed us to be just absolutely devastating at the same time, that was amazing.
Yeah. I think that's something I liked as well, is it comes up with what your allies have, to show that, yes, they actually do something. They're not just there for the appearance. They are actually there, and they will be fighting as well, and you will occasionally lose some, and you're like a couple videos ago we saw a friendly aircraft get shot down right in front of us.
Yeah. And even in Ace Combat, if you play through Ace Combat enough times, you're going to notice that nobody shoots down mission important targets except you. In this game, people shot down all kinds of targets.
Yep. Carrier, for example, going in after the carrier, like, oh yeah, I'm going to get it, and a missile just comes in from the right side.
Yep.
And nails it right in the deck. Oh, well, not getting that kill then.
It was, different design philosophy. Still a really good design philosophy.
Yeah.
Music was fantastic. Voice acting was surprisingly good.
The voice acting was good.
Also, did you notice the one thing that was very missing from this?
What's that?
There were no cutscenes.
Very true. There were not any cutscenes.
Everything was told in briefings, debriefings, and in mission, which is so much harder to do.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. There was one cutscene. It was
there
when
was
we
one
got
cutscene
back at
which
Brand's Tower. Yeah.
Which essentially was just an image with a voiceover.
Yeah. Mission briefing by another name.
Yeah.
All of these Kickstarters, you guys did good work supporting this game. I wish I had known about this game on Kickstarter. Honestly.
I had heard about it, but I think I heard about it after the Kickstarter was over.
Yeah. I honestly didn't hear about this game until it showed up on Steam in Early Access.
Yeah.
And I didn't play it. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get this game, but I'm not going to play it until it's out of Early Access.
Yeah. I think I saw it and thought, and did the silly thing of thinking, oh, it's an Ace Combat clone, it won't be as good. And I think I wrote it off until you came back round to me and said, oh, hey, we're going to play this on the channel and have a look at it.
Yeah. Like, I also wrote it off as an Ace Combat clone and was like, this game can't possibly be as good as Ace Combat. No, it is. It is.
It is, but in its own way.
Yeah. It's not, we just aped Ace Combat. It's like, no.
Yeah.
You like flying planes in Ace Combat?
Yeah.
Cool. This is kind of like that, but we do our own thing too.
It's its own aspect of it, which I think, I don't think it's actually fair comparing it directly to an Ace Combat game, because it doesn't do it quite the same way. A lot of the features are the same, like how you fly an aircraft, how you fight, and but a lot of the world building and theme isn't the same.
I will agree with that. It's very orange.
I can see why the comments and
just keep saying orange over and
just
over.
Orange. What do they mean by orange? And then we get to the missions, it's like, oh, that's what they mean by orange.
Oh, we're burning everything. Gotcha. Orange.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had fun with this. I hope everybody out there watching enjoyed it. It's apparently a pretty popular series right now, Matt.
Yes, apparently so.
A lot of views comparatively. Yeah. To everybody out there that was like, you need to play Project Wingman, again, thank you. If you have any other recommendations, keep them to your fucking self, please. I'm kidding. Put them in the comments down below.
Yeah.
A nuclear depth charge.
I just seen that. Oh. Magic 4. Pretty sure that Magic 4 was an aircraft in a flight game that I've played.
Hmm. Have you ever tried to play, like, serious simulators? Like
couple.
air flight simulators? I find them really frustrating compared to these.
My first introductions to aircraft games was actually Il-2 Sturmovik.
Ah.
Way back when. And then the... not so much a sequel, but continuation, which was Il-2 Sturmovik 1946.
Gotcha.
Which had a lot of prototypey stuff in it.
I'm trying to think what my first flight sim was.
Yeah.
I think the first flight sim I ever played was FA-18 Super Hornet.
Okay, I have heard of it. Yeah.
In like the late 90s. And I crashed on takeoff and was like, eh.
Yeah. Garuda 1. Oh, look, and Useful Dave.
Oh, cool. Glad to know that somebody's useful.
Yeah, and I think it was after that I eventually went on to PlayStation 2, and my first Ace Combat game was actually Ace Combat Squadron Leader, which is... oh god, what was the American name for it?
Unsung War.
Unsung War, that's it.
Yeah, my first Ace Combat game was 04, but now we've been over that story.
And he is still to this day, when you're doing the Sand Island mission, and it's just like, yeah, everybody scramble, and you just see these aircraft above you, like,
uh-oh.
Oh!
There is one Ace Combat game on quote-unquote next-gen consoles that we haven't played, which is Ace Combat 6 Fires of Liberation.
Yes.
I don't know if we're gonna do it. We can. We have the means. Why is there a Division 5?
His Highness Space Pirate King Zolkheim of the Andromeda Galaxy. Oh.
I just hit start. Sorry. We hope your journey through the campaign of Project Wingman has been an enjoyable one. This game is far from the perfect game, and we acknowledge that. Have its inherent flaws and shortcomings. I struggle to see them. The development team is extremely proud of what Project Wingman has become. It has been a very exciting and somewhat emotional journey. I'd like to thank everyone who helped turn it into reality. On behalf of the entire development team, we hope it has met your expectations that has built up over the years. Hope that it was enough to inspire you as well in whatever form manifested it did in me. It's the honor of my life that you have taken to the skies as Monarch and become once again the King of the Skies. Sincerely, I hope we meet again. Thank you for your continuous support over the last few years of development. I hope the game and its soundtrack brought you as much fun and emotion as it did making it. Yeah, the soundtrack was great.
Yes, the soundtrack was. The especially in Vapor Trails and with the humongous dogfight mission.
Oh, yeah. I see no kings up here.
No name, Mercenary.
Okay, but there is something that we have to do. Just do free mission. Doesn't matter. There's a bunch of game modifiers that you can do. I know. Don't worry, everybody. We need to go here. Doesn't matter. Skip this. Skip this. Green. Files. There it is.
Hitman 1, Monarch.
Sicario record of prior operation actions by current Hitman 1. The Good Hope Dispute, Operation New History, Sinking of the City on a Lake, Hunt for the Maester. That's it?
That feels almost like an anticlimax.
Kinda, yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Cascadian Calamity Event, AC 432. Describing the period of time during the Prospero disaster and of open warfare in Cascadia. During the attack on Prospero, Cordium-primed weaponry were deployed from a Federation mobile artillery battalion, plunging Cascadia into a geothermal disaster similar to the Calamity. During a downturn in the latent effects of the natural disaster, the Cascadian conflict continued until it was concluded during the Second Battle of Presidia. The battle ended when another Cordium-primed warhead was detonated in downtown Presidia by alleged Federation actors led by Federation peacekeeper Crimson One, eliminating all but a handful of Federation survivors of the war, as well as the final combat operational units of the Cascadian Independence Force.
Presidian disaster.
Using the same weapons which caused the Prospero disaster, Crimson One, acting independently from Federation command, launched and detonated a Cordium weapon in Presidia after the cessation of hostilities. Causing insurmountable losses of life among Federation and Independence Force units, this fatalistic attack was made in order to draw out Hitman 1 into combat. After Crimson 1 was shot down over Presidia, Federation troops remaining in Cascadia fell beneath extreme prejudice in the immediate breakdown in communications, with Cascadian sentiment believing Crimson 1 was acting in concert with them. Presidia, though heavily damaged, came back beneath the control of the Independence Force. Fighting throughout Cascadia officially ended.
Cascadian conflict ceasefires after that.
A bilateral, internationally managed ceasefire, its development and work was kept secret by both the Independence Force and the Federation as both sides tried to consolidate as much territory as possible before the ceasefire was signed and declared. That's why we had to launch it right away. We couldn't starve them out. Signed on the European continent, hosted by a third-party association, it came too late for the Federation to hold any territory in Cascadia. However, despite this, it was broken almost immediately, inadvertently, by the arrival of Crimson One.
The deal.
Pact made on behalf of the Cascadian people to the Hitman team. The deal is known only to Hitman's operators. Subsequently, it was enough to convince them to win a war, despite Sicario and their own personal losses. Hitman remains at large following the end of the war, and among the first post-war decrees by the Cascadian governments has urged Cascadians to report any sightings of them to the Cascadian military police.
Huh.
Stemming from the Cascadian withdrawal of their Federation membership, the Cascadian conflict lasted 6 months and resulted in an estimated 1.5 million deaths across Federation Independence Force totals. Over that total, over half were from Prospero and Presidian disasters. Jesus. Cordium-related natural events stemming from that. Fighting was recorded in every Cascadian region, with fighters from over 90 nations represented by either Federation military units or Independence Force mercenaries. Understood as the largest war in modern history, eclipsing the destructive force of the Oceania War by a factor of 3, what was once expected to be a sweeping Federation victory has instead resulted in Cascadian independence and retribution. Due to the unclear nature of Crimson One's activities during the final moments of the conflict, the Federation, despite the ceasefire, has come under attack worldwide by periphery states with the backing of Cascadia. The Federation, having lost a majority of its peacekeepers and deployable, actionable military, is now on the defensive both politically and militarily, as its usage of cordium weapons has drawn ire among the international community. Cascadia, in its immediate rebuilding, has rallied the periphery to itself and, depending on further disposition on the world's new shaking state of affairs, may see itself launching a crusade against the Federation overseas. Federation's newer members, in light of Cascadia, are now moving to also remove themselves, leaving the core states in its weakest position since its foundation. Owing much of its independence to mercenaries, Cascadia has now become a free haven for mercenaries and freelancers, of which Cascadia's newly formed foreign legions are stocked with beneath a charismatic commander. Assassin.
Wonder who that commander might be.
Yeah. With the destruction of the Solana communication facility and the sinking of the... We saw those. Oh, wait. The momentum built by Shikari mercenaries alike ushered in a blitzkrieg across Cascadia of Independence Force units, meant to flush the Federation out of the country. Being effectively stranded and left behind by a Federation unprepared for these losses, the Federation was unable to mount any effective counteroffensives between partisan efforts and the proper military fronts put up by General Morgan Elizabeth up until his death in Operation Anticipation. Oh. Reorganizing after a brief pause after the Prospero disaster, the pure momentum of the Independence Force propelled frontlines to Presidia and then final victory.
I think that's everything.
Although barely perceptible to the nations of the world, there is a Cold War between the Federation and other new superpowers, namely in the African continent and Western Europe. The Cascadian conflict has, at times, acted as proxy for this larger conflict. Any break in that image will be used to discredit the Federation internationally. So the question then becomes... did we get enough information to know who Monarch is? And I don't think we did. But if you disagree, feel free to put something in the comments down below. But next time on Character Select, we're going to be playing something else.
Yep.
Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And keep your eye on the skies. Keep your missiles flying. Keep your engines hot.
Until next time.